Despite his fourth SWAC championship in 6 years, the grind continues for Mike Davis and the Texas Southern Tigers, who will face the challenge of opening the NCAA Tournament against North Carolina.
We're trying to build this program to the Butlers and the Gonzaga of the world, and so that's just a part of it. Am I excited about it? Yes. Am I happy about it? Yes. But is that the ultimate? No. You know, the ultimate goal for me is to play for a national championship. I've been there.
I'm real excited, but at the same time, I'm trying to stay humble, stay focused, and lock in to get prepared to what type of game is going to be Friday. Me being a freshman going to the dance is real big.
The Tigers won this championship despite losing their returning SWAC and preseason player of the year, Derek Griffin, who's focusing on a potential NFL career, which found them adjusting on the fly since the beginning of the calendar year.
He was leading rebounder offensively in the country, and that's against Louisville and Arizona and Baylor, so it wasn't any cupcakes rebounds in there. He was leading the country. And to lose a double-double guy who's leading the rebounds in the country, the first game into your conference play was tough. And I know everybody was giving parties around the league. All the coaches was excited about us losing him.
Derek Griffin left. Another person's role got bigger. That was Zach Lofton. We looked at Zach Lofton to put the team on his shoulders and for me to carry the weight that he was dropping off while he was running up the hill. So we was just all had to step it up a mile. Everybody had to take that extra step, put that extra effort in to make this team no drop-offs without Derek Griffin.
But having great talent can sometimes overcome all adversity. And when you bring in talented players like graduate student Marvin Jones and super freshman sensation DeMontre Jefferson, it helps to make that transition process a lot easier.
And when you put together that team, you're going to be able to, other guys are going to be able to step up and play. And then who's the MVP of the SWAC tournament? Marvin Jones.
Right.
And so who's all tournament? Kevin Scott, Trey Jefferson. Who was player of the year? Zach Lofton. So we were deep, and we knew it would be deep. So losing him hurt us, but we had other guys who could step up and play.
While the challenge of beating North Carolina seems almost insurmountable, there is this underlying sense of confidence as Texas Southern gets ready to take this business trip all the way to Tobacco Road.
It's just going in there, realizing this is a business trip and not a field trip or not a vacation. So when we go in there, we got to pay attention to detail this week in practice, get on top of the wings, pay attention to the scouting reports, pay attention to our personnel, and just go in there and get stops.
Mike Davis didn't come to Texas Southern to merely dominate the SWAC and lead his team to the first round, or in this case, the second round of the NCAA Tournament. He came to try and get back to the Elite Eight, the Final Four, and perhaps even the national championship game like he did with Indiana in 2002. And while they've already taken the baby steps of dominating the conference and making this annual trip to the dance a rite of passage in March here in Houston, they could take a giant leap towards the ultimate goal with a big victory over the Tar Heels come this Friday. From Houston, I'm Mark Gray at Texas Southern University for the HBCU Sports Nation.